In the words of our beloved sister Fannie Lou Hamer, who once said, "I've been sick and tired most of my life. And today I am sick and tired of being sick and tired." Well, many of us are sick and tired of being sick and tired of the same conditions impacting Black women. I am Dr. Rev Ahmonda-Where, and I am committed to changing the status of the Black woman from the African diaspora living in the United States. Sisters have the highest death rate from heart disease in the country. Diabetes and stroke and complications from obesity are shortening our lifespan. Our blood pressures is 60% higher than white women. Black women die at higher rates of maternal mortality in the United States than any other woman. We are economically on the bottom rung of the ladder. Sisters are suffering in silence and in isolation. What we are experiencing has to stop. The original Queens community is a space that Black women come together to reclaim a hidden truth, to write new narratives in their own voices, to honor the ancestors, and to share wisdom while building strength in the body, mind, and spirit. In my 20s, I was diagnosed with lupus. And when I received that diagnosis, that resistant gene in my body that I inherited from my ancestors kicked in. At no time did I accept that this diagnosis was going to end my life. Holding my mother's hand, we created a game plan so that I could live a long life. The first thing I did was I took on my body. I gave up red meat. I gave up chicken. I gave up fish. It was hard to give up my fried chicken and my fried fish, trust me. But I did. I gave up my toxic marriage and moved out of that environment. I picked up a dream that I had let go so many years ago and returned to school at the age of 35 years old. I faced the fear of being the oldest student in the class. And then I confronted one of the biggest challenges in my life, my drug and alcohol addiction. That was a secret, even to myself. I was a functioning addict and alcoholic. And when I stepped into recovery is when my life started to begin. I earned my master's degree of social work and stepped into a job that I loved, but I could not stay in that position because I was taking babies away from sisters. And these sisters were losing their children simply because the system said they hadn't checked off the right boxes. So at 50 years old, I left that job. I took an early retirement and I did not stop moving. I traveled, I spoke, I wrote books, and then at 68 years old, I went back to school and got my doctorate degree. And at 71, I'm starting a YouTube channel, and I just wrote a new book, The Uncrowned Queen Reclaims Her Throne When a Black Woman Breaks the Silence. The African proverb says, "It takes a village to raise a child." Well, I have a new proverb, and it says, "It takes a sisterhood to save our elder queens and to protect our young queens." To my elder queens, 60 plus, join us. Bring your talents, bring your knowledge, bring your wisdom. And to our younger queens, bring your vitality, bring your vision, bring your innovation. My sisters, I invite you to join me in the original Queens community as I send out an urgent SOS, save our sisters and save ourselves. And this month, let's honor all our ancestors. Write in the description her name. And what gene did she pass on to you? Was it a resilient gene? Was it a happy gene? What gene did you receive from that ancestor? We are also creating a special Facebook page of the original Queen's Ancestors Tributes, a place where you can actually write a tribute to that special ancestor and post it on Facebook, and it will be there for eternity. I will be giving out the link soon and giving you instructions on how to go about having your tribute uploaded. All of us working collectively together can turn the tides of what is going on with our sisters. Right now, it is our time to consciously and collectively step into our power. When we look around, we see the sisters are taking numbers and kicking, fill in the blank. And I hope that in opening this community up, it grows and grows, and that when I'm long gone, it's still here growing. Our young sisters are desperate to line up with the elder sisters. The elder sisters are desperate to line up with the younger sisters. We have to save ourselves and save our sisters. And I look forward to hearing about your ancestors and seeing their names. Blessings. Rev A here.